Hey guys, Blockchain Rob here with another ICO review, and today we're going to do a review of MassCryp, okay, which is a brand new ICO started today. It's a decentralized advertising platform. So let's jump right into it, guys. So a little bit of a breakdown of the token sale and how that's all laid out. Essentially, they have 300 million tokens altogether, okay. 270 million are going to be mineable. 10 million out of these were for the pre-ICO, which just ended yesterday, I believe. 10 million was for the main ICO, which just started today, and it's running through January 14th. And then we have 5 million for company reserve and 5 million for founders and advisors. Okay, so the minimum hard cap they're looking to hit is 2.5 million USD. I'm sorry, the minimum cap. The hard cap they're looking to hit, which is the max, is 13 million USD. And after the coin sale, all unsold coins will be distributed to the coin holders with respective percentages. So I guess they're going to take the rest of the coins, whatever unsold, and then distribute it amongst everyone. So a little bit about MassCryp. MassCryp is a decentralized advertising platform with cryptocurrency, and basically it's completely based on social media, e-commerce, and video-based marketing. What they did was they're trying to essentially tie all that in together into one platform called Mass Connect, integrate everything, and use the MassCryp coin or the Mass coin as the cryptocurrency that's going to integrate all the payments and all the tipping, and all the transactions between all the different platforms, social media, e-commerce, and video-based marketing platforms. Okay, I think personally it's a great idea because there really isn't anything like that I know of currently. And you also have to take into consideration that we're talking about the whole world here. So here in the U.S. we have Facebook, Twitter, we have Pinterest, we have Instagram, just to name a few. We have YouTube. The rest of the world has similar platforms that are just as big or sometimes even bigger, that are in need of something like this as well. So this platform can potentially integrate all of those around the whole world into one platform, and basically use their token to kind of use use that cryptocurrency as a way of payment and as a way of connecting the buyers and sellers and so on together, so that they can facilitate the transactions that are happening. All right, so a little bit about the founders and directors. We got the core team over here. From the look of it, these guys look like they know what they're doing. So you guys feel free to look these guys up. I'm really excited about the advisors. A lot of these guys are really big, in respective to their own areas. Sergey is very big. I know he's a huge internet marketer. Eric Pendergast is another huge one. I know Derek Venter very well from passive income with cryptocurrencies. We got Sunny Kumar. So a lot of really talented people here, kind of giving them advice. There's another piece that I'm excited about, and that's the company that they've partnered up with, and I'll go over that in a minute with you. But for now, let's go over the roadmap. So they're saying here that MassCryp Enterprises is a brand and project manager that follows the transformation management, okay, so on and so forth. And essentially, right now we're in Q4 of 2017, which is the distribution of MassCryp Tokens. In Q1 of 2018, they're going to look to list on major cryptocurrency exchanges. And if I remember correctly, right now their date is somewhere for February of 14th. So the middle of February is when they're looking to at least show up on one external exchange. All right. Looking forward into 2018, they're looking to build some more partnerships with advertising agencies in Europe and the US of A, as well as travel agencies, restaurants, and so on and so forth throughout the rest of the world. In Q3 of 2018, they're looking to launch their MassConnect's the first decentralized advertisement and e-commerce portal, okay, which they're working on already. And in 2018, they're looking to get a license to offer a lending solution, okay? So obviously, if they have cryptocurrency and they're going to have payments and everything else, it only makes sense that they have some kind of a lending solution for that crypto. Depending on, who's going to be using it, there's going to be small business owners that are going to want to potentially, launch a e-commerce business or something like that. So it's actually a great idea from that perspective. And this is just my translation of what they could potentially use this for. And then also they're looking to have their own mining pool solution and addition of additional cryptocurrencies. All right. So there is a white paper that I'm going to actually share with you right now. I'm not going to go through it 100%. Kind of went over this a little bit already. Let's see here. All right, their projects, social media, e-commerce, web-based marketing, advertising solutions. Okay, we covered this. They kind of break that down a little bit. They talk about the blockchain technology, that MassConnect is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency that enables instant, near zero cost payment to anyone in the world. And as we know, that's that's pretty much standard with blockchain technology, and that's why it's doing so well. MassCoin is a global payment network that is fully decentralized over the blockchain. Mathematically proven cryptography secures the network and empowers individuals to control their own finances and comprised securities. So they talk about proof of work here. They talked about what script hash is, the Python code, and give you an example of that. They talk about the transactions, and MassCoin transactions are faster, due to the block processing that is more efficient. I'm not too familiar with this. I kind of understand it from a high level, but any of you guys that are more technical, feel free to leave me a comment at the bottom of the video. They do say that the MassCoin can handle higher volumes of transactions thanks to their faster block generation. And again, I would really like to understand a little bit more about this. Traceability, they talk about that as well. Basically, what they're doing is they're going to take older transactions that have been spent a while back, and they're going to discard them to save disk space, which makes sense for me. I know blockchain usually, has all the transactions in it, but I guess, if it's so far back that it's really not necessary, especially if it's, repeating transactions, it probably makes sense to kind of, get rid of that, that extra space, right? Talk about mathematical proof. And then let's go down here. They talk about network propagation, and it's basically, steps to run the network are as follows, and they talk about the nodes, how information is sent, basically, and they either accept it or say, we're not going to accept this information, and that's how everything is confirmed. So key milestones that they've already accomplished. They started out in October of 2016, actually, just doing some road mapping and planning. Their mining server setup started in December of 2016. In March of 2017, they started education and awareness. In August of 2017, they developed a marketing team. And then in October of 2017, MassConnect's foundation in Dubai was formed. Okay, and they are going to have an office in Dubai from what I hear. And in November 2017, they tied up with the Oaxis group. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I did look these guys up, and I'll actually do that for you guys as well. They seem like a very solid company. So let me do that real quick. There we go. As you can see, I looked them up before. So this company is based out of India, but they're pretty impressive. And the reason why I say that is they're basically a blockchain-based technology company. They've developed some cryptocurrency exchanges, some e-wallets. They developed a decentralized smart contracts-based insurance platform. Done some other enterprise-grade blockchain infrastructures. They did some things within the banking industry as well. They work with Visa, Cash App, Deloitte, and AIG, just to name a few. So just really, really nice portfolio for this company, and it's really exciting to see them or to see anyone partner up with somebody like that. Their roadmap of growth model. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Can I do that? Maybe not. All right, so in Q17, Q4 of 2017, which is what we're in right now, we're getting towards the end of Q4. Their distribution of MassCryp Tokens is currently taking place. In Q1 of 2018, as I mentioned before, they're looking to be listed on major cryptocurrency exchanges sometime in the middle of February. We're hoping to see the first one. Q2 of 2018, again, they're going to continue their partnerships with advertising agencies and in Europe and USA, and kind of looking at all those travel agencies, restaurants, and so on and so forth, and really trying to expand the platform outside of the initial social media platforms and video-based platforms and things like that. In Q3 of 2018, they're looking to launch the MassConnect's decentralized advertisement and commerce portal. And in Q4 of 2018, they're looking to obtain a license, or to already have obtained the license to offer a lending solution, okay, which really does make sense. If they're looking to have a cryptocurrency on there, and especially have small businesses or small business owners kind of start up an e-commerce business, I think that's a very, very smart thing to do. They're looking to own a mining pool or a mining solution, and also add in other legitimate, valuable cryptocurrencies for the peer-to-peer trading platform. So they're going to have an internal trading platform as well. Okay. They talk about their market strategy, and this is all forward-looking, of course, forward-looking statements. I'll go over the initial coin offering a little bit, and basically their timeline. They just November 28th, the ICO just opened, as I mentioned. The sale starts at 10 cents per coin, and it's going to run through January 14th. Okay, at that time, all the orders will be closed, and that'll be the end of it. The one thing that I do want to mention is for whoever holds the MassCryp token through July 14th of 2018, there will be a one-time 20% profit sharing. Okay, so because there's a profit sharing, I know on the U.S. side, that's not something we're able to participate in from an ICO perspective. But for the rest of you guys and the rest of the world, I really think that this is a great option. Okay, and for those of you that still want to participate in the U.S., where there's a will, there's a way, I'm sure, and that's all I'm gonna say. We did go over the total issue, which is 300 million MassCryp proof of work tokens, and then out of that, as I mentioned, it's going to be 30 million pre-mined, and they're split up into 10 pre-ICO, 10 for ICO, and 10 that split up into two $5 million packets, one for the organization's reserve and one for the founders and advisory board. And then they talk about the pre-sale, the structure. There's a really nice pie chart here again. And they talk about the price, which is going to increase. Right now it's at 10 cents. Okay, and every 1 million tokens that are sold, the price is going to go up. They're looking to list the token on the exchanges starting at $1, and currently it's at 10 cents, and we're going up by 1 million tokens at a time, up to 10 million. I would think that they would go up by 10 cents at a time, but they can always change that up depending on how well they're doing, and maybe increase that or keep it the same. That's just my my take on this, what they could potentially do. All right. Now for the payments, you can buy these tokens with BTC or Ether or Ethereum on their platform, and I'll actually go through and show you how that's done. Okay. And once you go ahead and do that and you make a purchase, you're going to be able to actually see those tokens right away, so that you don't have to wait or anything like that. All right. So when you when you get to this page here, you're going to hit on participate now, and at that point it's going to take you here. You're going to put in your email ID. It's going to send you a one-time passcode, all right, which is right here, and we're going to go ahead and copy that in here. I'm going to paste that and hit next. I say never. And at that point, we're going to scroll all the way down, and we're going to say, whatever our name is, and the referral ID. So I didn't use a referral ID, but say for instance it's, I don't know, and then you hit submit to agree. All right. Oh, sorry, you have to click this right here and then hit submit. Oh, invalid referral ID. So let's not use one. Let's see if it lets us get through. No, huh? So I guess you can't get in without a referral ID, guys, which I knew. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so I got a referral ID here. We're going to go ahead and hit submit. All right, and now it's going to ask you to please submit your know your customer information. Okay, basically they say that you can also skip this step for now and continue to buy mass coins, but you need to make sure this is done before December 31st. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and skip that for now. I'm not sure if we're actually going to need this or not. As we know, some of the platforms, just wind up not really ever circling back to this, because as we know, even though we, us as Americans, we can't participate in ICOs, certain ICOs. Once these coins hit the open exchanges, we're welcome to buy, sell them, trade them, and whatever, and we can definitely grab a piece of that. So just all depends on how they go ahead and actually distribute these mass coins, really. So the next step, once you get down here, there is a referral program, but before you get into that, you're going to need to put your BTC address. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick in Ethereum so that I can show you guys the rest of this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and copy our, copy our Bitcoin address. All right, and we're going to copy our Ethereum address. All right, and then we hit next. And the reason for that is how they're going to compensate you. So now you have a link here, okay, your referral link, then you can use to share with anybody you want. And at that point, they can, they can buy, the mass coin simply by putting in here, the amount of mass coins they want. And then you say hit pay with BTC, hit pay, and at that point it tells you, provide a refund Bitcoin address. This is the Bitcoin address I put in previously, so you just want to make sure that it's the same one. If the transaction fails and doesn't go through, or something else happens, that's where you'll get your refund. Submit, hit next, and at that point it says, I'm buying 100,000 mass coins, and it's going to cost me 1.252 BTC. Okay, we need to send the BTC to this address or scan the QR code. I'm not going to do it through here since I created this account just for you guys. But this is where I guess it would show that the transaction has been confirmed and everything went through. Okay. As for the referral, the way I understand it is anytime somebody buys, coins, the MassCryp token with your referral link, you'll actually see the transactions here and it'll tally up whether it's BTC or Ethereum, how much you earned, how much is pending, and how much you withdrew, just by simply hitting this withdraw button, since we already put in the addresses here. All right, so hopefully that, guys, gave you a good amount of information. Please leave your comments in the bottom of this video. There is another part to MassCryp, and I will definitely cover that, which is their MLM, their multi-level marketing / affiliate marketing platform. Another way to earn some passive income, some crypto income. And I'll cover that in the next video. But please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know, if my assumptions are correct with what you guys think could potentially happen with this platform, and how they can integrate their MassConnect's platform. And as always, guys, please, if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my video channel, and hit the notification bell so that you get up to the date, up to the minute videos, the notifications as I publish these videos, so that you stay on top of what's going on. Thanks so much, guys. Happy investing, and I will see you next time.